band playing You Are My Sunshine.
Yeah, Morning Sunshine.
Morning
I think they played
Sunshine.
that for you.
No, you are seriously just lighting up the sky this morning, lighting up our mornings. Thank you, by the way, for giving us this firsthand look at Wildwood Grove. Thank you for being up early and allowing us to talk to you live. We really appreciate it.
Well,
really
we're glad you're here. You're promoting my goods. Why wouldn't I be here? You're doing me the favor.
Last night, when we were talking, you were talking to the crowd last night, introducing everybody to Wildwood Grove. You talked about your late mama and how she parented you and how she wanted you to feel inspired. This is what you said, and then I'll ask you more.
And of course, in Wildwood Grove, the story that we tell is about a little girl named Rebecca who wanders off and gets lost in the woods, and she finds this beautiful tree, and it releases her heart song. Now, when I was a little girl, as Dolly Rebecca, I used to do the same thing. I used to chase butterflies, and I used to get lost out in the woods just because I'd trail them off, because to me they were just absolutely beautiful. And even though my mom was mad at me when I'd get lost, they'd have to go look for me, but Mama was always kind. She always seemed to understand. And of course, you know how I feel about my mom, and I'm sure that all of you will agree that if you're lucky enough to have a good mama, that's one of the greatest gifts that God can ever bestow on you. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. And although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me. So with patches on my breeches.
And welcome back live now. And welcome back live now. So that was Dolly talking about her mom in honor of Mother's Day this coming weekend. I'm fortunate because my beautiful mom and funny mom, Sharon, is still with us. And I know that you lost Miss Abby Lee in the early 2000s. I wonder for our folks who are getting ready to think about Mother's Day and celebrate it, who've lost their mom, does it get any easier as the years go by and you're missing her terribly?
Well, you do miss it, but Mama was such a strong presence. It's like she's with me every day, and I'm a lot like my mother too. So I really just draw on all those stories and all the things that she taught us. She had 12 kids, and she had a way of making every one of us feel exactly loved the same. She kind of knew our personalities. She knew how to cater to us. But I miss Mom a lot, but she's always in my heart. And on Mother's Day, I always think about her on her birthday. I'll never forget, like, today's Mama's birthday.
You're always a little girl.
I know
when you think
are,
of your mom.
But yeah, Mom was very special, and she really did a wonderful job. She was, God appointed her to have that bunch of kids, because I don't know how anybody besides her could have handled
12.
12 kids, 6 boys, 6 girls. Yeah.
Well, now, I don't know what your mom's style was at home. I don't know what your style is at home. I don't think I've ever seen a picture inside your home to know what it is, but we do have this big lifestyle and home brand coming up that you're going to put your name on. What do you want it to look like?
Well, actually, that depends. I'm going to be working very close with the people since we've signed this new deal with the branding. I'm sure we'll get into homes and all of that stuff too. I'll probably do a Backwoods collection, you know, where the
Backwoods Barbie couch.
Backwoods collection, yeah, but to where actually we have willows and bamboos and wood things, a lot of that. But also, we'll probably do some of everything in addition to natural things like wigs and makeup, skincare,
that
clothes,
just seems logical.
Jewelry, all of that. So I'm looking forward to doing that, a worldwide brand, to kind of, you know, get that out there and just get some mailbox money, they say. Get them royalties coming in. I can sit home and say, what am I doing today? What did I create today?
Now, the money will happen, but that will you ever slow down? What is it about you that makes you tick differently than people who say, put a fork in me, I'm done?
Oh, well, I never once thought about retiring, and unless I got sick or had to be home with my husband, I would never even slow down. You know, so I just love what I do. It's very energizing. I feel like I'm really doing something important. I feel like I'm creating something and leaving something in the world today that wasn't there yesterday, and I just want to feel useful. I just want to feel like I'm doing my part. I just always ask God to lead me, and I just want to glorify God and uplift people and have a good time myself.
Well, you definitely do that. Do you think that your humble upbringing, sometimes people who come from a humble upbringing don't get beyond the fear of someday this is all going to be gone, and that is what their motivation is? Like, oh my gosh, if I stop working, it's going to be taken away.
Well, I don't think like that. I don't know that I could quit working. Even if I wasn't able to be successful in the business, I'd need to be working at something. I'm that much like my daddy. I'd feel like I had to get out and provide for my family. Even though I don't have children of my own, I feel very responsible, you know, for my family, just to be there if they need me, when they need me, as they need me. So I just really love working.
And by the way, folks, I think a brother at least, and maybe nieces and nephews, do perform here.
Oh, yes. I got a lot of relatives on the park. And
when you come, you see a Parton performing. Maybe not Dolly, but it's a Parton.
They do have, it's called the My People Show, and they actually do a lot of my songs and kind of tell my story and actually get to introduce a lot of their own music. I have a lot of talented people in my family. We're all musical, mama's people. That comes from my mom's side mainly.
Speaking of shows, Vegas residency, would ya?
I don't think so. You mean doing the big shows like Celine and all them?
Exactly.
I've been asked to do that, but I don't like a sit-down job. I really like doing one-nighters. I like doing tours. I don't think I would enjoy that. I don't know that I'd hold up that much doing that night after night, week after week, month after month. So they've offered me big money to do it, but I'm too... I need to be a little freer than that.
All right, so why you will never see a Vegas residency from Dolly Parton. You heard it here.
But I might do some, you know, I used to work Vegas years ago. I would work like 2-week stints. We would do 2 shows a night, and for the big money back in the day. But I haven't done that in years and years. But as far as signing up for that commitment to do that for a whole year, I think I would not like to be in the same town for a whole year.
Okay.
Even though I love Vegas.
MGM, did you hear that? Okay, so you're known for so many quips, so many things that you've inspired other people. For example, this is a coloring book called Dolly Parton Wit and Wisdom to Color and Display. And it's not done by you, it's just somebody who's
like... So many people take the Dolly sayings and all and write their own books. And, you know,
there's so many attributed. I wonder if you even know all the quips that are attributed to you.
I don't.
I'd like to play a game right now.
Okay.
Okay. This game is called I Said It or I Wish I Said It. Okay? So here we go. I'm neither Republican or Democrat. I'm a hypocrite. Just say it.
I said it, and I meant it.
Tell me again, what is it?
I said, I'm not, people always talk about, I said, I'm not political. I don't like to play that game. I said, my mother was a Democrat, my dad was a Republican, and I'm a hypocrite. So anyway.
That's the greatest line. You are right. Dolly Parton said that. Okay, next one. I'm the last of the truly tacky women. I do trash with flash and sleeves with these. I said it, or I wish I said it.
Well, I said it, and I wish I'd said it again.
You know what? You may have said it.
Actually, I think I heard that one. I'm not sure.
You are right. Bette Midler said it.
I started to say I should have said it. Yeah.
Bette Midler said that one. This is fun. Okay, I hope you're having fun.
Yeah, that's great.
Big jewelry only looks gaudy on other women. I said it, or I wish I said it.
What does it say?
Big jewelry only looks gaudy on other women.
I wish I'd have said it.
She's right. I said it. She's right. Next one. Okay. It says, I will never harden my heart, but I've toughened the muscles around it.
I said it.
With conviction. She said it. She is right. Ding, 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 ding. We're getting near the end here. Okay. If you hang on to something long enough, it'll come back in style. Like me. I said it, or I wish I said it.
I should have said it.
You are so right. Burt Reynolds. Yeah, I bet you got some Burt stories.
Yeah, I do. He probably stole that from me.
And finally, let's see. I tried every diet in the book. I tried some that weren't in the book. I tried eating the book. It tasted better than most of the diets.
I should have said it. I think I might have said it.
You're right. You said that. You don't need a diet, Dolly. You look great every time.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. We've enjoyed you so much.
Oh, well, I love being with you, and you are always just a doll.
Well, thank you for introducing us and giving us a VIP pass right here to the new section of Dollywood. So it opens tomorrow if you're feeling like you'd like to come, Wildwood Grove. And we want to say thank you to hey, boss lady, why don't you introduce me to the Wild Roots?
Well, the Wild Roots, there they go.
All right. Wild Roots get you in a Friday kind of mood. Hey, boy.
Actually, they love